Have you ever seen your dog sitting silently by the window for hours, staring outside, and wondered what they might be thinking? Maybe you thought, they're just relaxing. But the truth can be much more heartbreaking. Many dogs out there are silently suffering from loneliness, and their owners don't even realize it. They can't speak. They can't cry like we do. The only way they can express themselves is through behavior. Behavior that many people see as normal or just a little odd. And do you know what breaks my heart the most? It's the fact that the dogs who love you the most, those loyal, devoted ones, are often the loneliest, because they're always waiting for you. Every moment without you feels empty to them. You take care of them every day, right? But are you doing it the right way? Or are you missing the silent cries for help they're trying so hard to send? In this video, I'll share 16 signs that your dog may be suffering from loneliness. And more importantly, how you can help them overcome it gently and effectively. Don't miss a single sign, because number 13 might just have you holding your dog in tears. And if this hits a nerve, if this speaks to something you've been quietly worried about, you're not alone. Thousands of people have felt the same way. But once they knew what to look for, they changed their dog's whole world, starting with their heart. So, what's the first sign? It often shows up just minutes after you close the door and leave. Have you ever heard your dog barking loudly right after you leave the house? At first, you might think, they're just upset they can't come with me. But in truth, for a lonely dog, that barking isn't just a call. It's a cry for help. The long, drawn-out howls at night or early in the morning as you leave could be their desperate attempt to make you stay, or at least to be noticed. Dogs are pack animals. Being left alone goes against their survival instinct. Imagine being in silence for hours. No one to talk to, nothing to do. Wouldn't you want to scream too? To help ease the loneliness behind those barks, you can try leaving on some soft background music or placing a piece of your clothing in their bed. A little familiarity, your scent, might be just the comfort they need. As I once told an owner who was overwhelmed by neighbors complaining about the barking, they're not being noisy. They're calling for you in their loneliness. And if you ignore those barks, you might notice what happens next. That's when things in your home start to go missing, or rather, get shredded. The couch pillows, the corner of the table, everything becomes a target for desperation. I met a sweet golden retriever named Leo, usually calm and well-behaved, but the moment he was left alone, he'd chew right through the door frame. People thought he was being naughty, but no, he was stressed. He was trying to chew through his bottled-up emotions. Durable chew toys, puzzle balls, or simply changing up the walk routine can work wonders. Dogs don't destroy things. They're saying, I need someone here with me. Sometimes they don't chew at all. They just lie there, eyes vacant, no interest in their favorite toy, no excitement at the leash, no response when invited for a walk. You might think, they're just tired. But if it goes on too long, be careful. That's when loneliness starts to weigh down their spirit. A friend once told me, after noticing this in her dog, I didn't think she was sad, until I realized she just wasn't happy anymore. Start again with simple games, a soothing gaze, and just 10 minutes of your time. You'll see the spark return to those eyes. And from those quiet behaviors, you might suddenly notice something more intense. Clinginess. One step, they follow. Go to the bathroom, they wait. Pick up your bag. Their eyes fill with anxiety. Don't mistake it for affection. This is separation anxiety. a form of unhealthy attachment many dogs develop after long loneliness. You might think, they just love me too much. But to a dog, it's a fear of being left again. Help them by creating a routine. Make departures feel normal. No dramatic goodbyes, no excessive comfort. Just quietly leave and return. When your leaving no longer feels like a big event, they'll slowly feel safer. But if this clinginess isn't addressed, the dog's body starts to show signs. Chronic stress affects health, something many owners overlook or mistake for common illness. Weakened immunity, more infections, digestive issues, even skin conditions from excessive licking. The body reflects the mind, and in dogs, it's very clear. I've seen a dog lose 6 pounds in 2 weeks while his owner was on a business trip. And no, he wasn't sick. He missed her. That's the kind of pain you can't see with your eyes, but your vet might notice sooner than you do. When the body speaks, the food bowl becomes an emotional barometer. Some dogs stop eating. Others eat too much. Both are dangerous. Fasting dogs risk liver issues or hypoglycemia. Overeating dogs face obesity, diabetes, and related problems. To help, try smaller meals, treat dispensing toys, and ask yourself, how much time did I spend with them today? Because sometimes, the only reason they eat is because you're there. And when emotions are suppressed too long, a frightening behavior can appear: escape attempts. Dogs trying to break out of the house, clawing at doors, wandering near gates. It's not curiosity. It's a desperate act to reconnect with someone. Maybe you, maybe anyone who makes them feel less alone. One owner told me, I came home and saw the back gate scratched to pieces. The camera showed her trying to climb out, like she was searching for someone. To prevent this, create safe, enriching routines. Regular walks, dog play dates, or even a second pet if possible. And if they can't escape, they might just sit and stare out the window for hours. No barking, no growling, just watching. It might seem peaceful to you, but sometimes it's the saddest cry for help. As you start to pay more attention, you'll notice strange behaviors that seem harmless, like licking your feet over and over. It's not affection, it's anxiety, a way to soothe themselves by clinging to the only comfort they know: you. This happens more often at bedtime, or when you return home after a long day. That licking, it's them saying, please, don't leave again. Don't push them away. What they need isn't a scolding. It's a soft pet, a hug, a long look like you gave them when you first brought them home. Like humans staring into space when lonely, dogs do the same. You might see them gaze out the door, into the yard, or down the street. No movement, no play, no appetite. That's when their mind drifts to a memory with you in it. I once sat beside a dog like that all afternoon, just to understand that those quiet moments are when their souls speak loudest. Look closely, and you'll notice their favorite spots. Near the door. Not just staring, scratching at it, pawing the floor, trying to open it. As if that door is the last thing separating them from warmth. One of my clients told me his dog had worn down the tile by the door just by scratching every day after he left for work. That's not mischief. That's the struggle of a heart left alone too long. And it doesn't stop with behavior. Their bodies speak clearly in extreme anxiety. Rapid breathing, fast heartbeat, whining, especially when you're about to leave. Like a panic attack in humans. Some dogs pace in circles, walk back and forth non-stop. These physical signs are direct results of a nervous system under too much stress. Try practicing short separations and slowly increasing the time, so they learn that you always come back. Don't let that little heart clench every time you close the door. If you've ever seen your dog spinning in circles, licking the floor, or chewing their tail until the fur's gone, listen up. It's not bad behavior. It's anxiety, like OCD in humans. When sadness builds up and there's no release, they repeat actions to try and control what they feel. The solution isn't punishment. It's routine, fun activities, and daily connection. Another misunderstood sign: dogs chewing their leash, collar, or anything that symbolizes control. People think they're being defiant, but they might be trying to reclaim a sense of freedom or simply break through the suffocating stillness. If your dog chews their collar while alone, ask yourself, have I kept them cooped up too long? No walks? No play? And sometimes their actions aren't from rebellion, but from longing. Have you ever found your jacket dragged into their bed when you got home? That's not mischief. That's instinct. They're using your scent as a substitute for your presence. Something familiar, safe, warm, to ease the ache. So, don't be upset if your sock goes missing. Smile, because it means you're still their whole world. Lastly, one small but telling sign: sensitivity to tiny sounds. A creak, a motorbike, even the AC can make them jump, bark, or hide. It's not random. It's a nervous system on edge. When their minds are exhausted, everything becomes a threat. What they need isn't perfect silence, it's you. You see, your dog might be saying a lot, with their eyes, their bark, and even the tiny things you thought were just quirks. But now, you understand. Now, you can hear them. And most importantly, you can do something to change it. Remember, it's never too late to love the right way. It's never too late to turn around, look into your dog's eyes and say, starting today, I won't let you feel alone anymore. If you saw yourself in this video, or saw your dog in any of these 16 signs, leave a comment. Tell me your story. I read every one. And if this video touched something real in your heart, hit subscribe. Every week, I'll send you videos to help you understand your dog better, love more deeply, and live longer together. Thank you for staying until the end. Your dog is proud of you, and so am I.